Right, so this says Devon's Solicitors, TikTok Live 9, Solicitors Regulation Authority, contempt application. Your reference? See? Aubrey Lewis. The address? 24th of July 2025. Dear Sirs, KO2CL827 Housing for Women versus Merville Miles. We write further to the above matter in which we act for the claimant housing for women. In accordance with the order dated 4th July 2025, please first find enclosed herewith by way of service upon you the hearing bundle for the 31st of July 2025. Speaks for itself. Discovered the house was burgled on the 3rd. I was due in court on the 4th and then back again on the 31st when my phone was confiscated. Kindly note the schedule of media video evidence is to follow shortly via email. Please note the contempt application has been listed for a trial at 10 a.m. on the 31st of July 2025 at Clerkenwell and Shoreditch County Court. That motherfucker, H.A.J. Richard Roberts, you're going to get some stick up your blood clot. Please read the enclosed documents carefully. You should seek independent legal advice and or representation ahead of the hearing and in relation to the contents of this letter from a firm Solicitors Law Center Citizens Advice Bureau. Yours faithfully, Devon's Solicitors LLP. Yeah? Yeah? There's their information. 31st of the 7th, 2025, considering that Deputy District Judge Auckland presided over a claim on the 30th of the 7th, 2025, and H.J. Richard Roberts presided on the 31st of the 7th, I am wondering if those gaslighters at the county court at Clerkenwell and Shoreditch were aware of who is Merville Myers. Because H.J. Roberts, who imposed a civil restraint order on me on the 31st of the 1st, 2025, after I challenged District Judge Swan, striking out 5 of my claims. So there are other claims out there. Now everything is burgled. I don't know where they are. Had taken over from District Judge Sarah Elizabeth Beecham, that cunt, on the 20th of the 3rd, 2025. So yes, Deborah Agnes Gilchrist can be on whatever calling me cunt. So I'm going to call you cunt, Sarah Elizabeth Beecham. When she turned coward and chickened out because I challenged her with ACT Group Impact Report 2016 of 1 in 5 of all suicides are associated with unemployment. Maudsley Hospital 2016 was the year I did 12 sessions with trainee counsellor Laura Tinsley. This was used in the employment tribunal. Yeah, so this is 9th of July 2024. Housing for Women versus Merville Myers. Yeah, this is the bitch. Before District Judge Beecham sitting at the county court at Clerkenwell and Shoreditch, the G Street Courthouse, 29 to 41 G Street, London, EC 1V 3RE. They're not gonna use this again to entrap anybody else. Upon hearing counsel Mr. Mole for the claimant and counsel Miss Gwell for the defendant, that bitch, Miranda Gwell, upon the defendant attending and admitting all the allegations in the contempt application and service of the injunction dated the 1st of the 8th, 2023, on 3rd of the 8th, 2023, and upon the court adjourning to give the defendant opportunity to show compliance with the injunction order and adduce further medical evidence on penalty. Motherfuckers. And upon the parties submitting, the court accepting that the initial view on penalties that the breaches fall within category B3 of the CJC antisocial behavior and civil courts report, with the range of penalty being adjourned consideration to 1 month custody. Yeah? And upon the court taking into account that good behavior will be a mitigating factor. Look on a rascal too. And any relevant medical evidence may be mitigation and further breaches will be aggravating factors, and the court noting the challenging circumstances with which the defendant has to contend in the recent past, such as the bereavement suffered, will be relevant mitigation. Look on a blood clot too. And upon the court making an unopposed oral application to extend the injunction dated 1st of the 8th, 2023, and upon the defendant confirming oral that she understands the injunction shall continue. No motherfucker. It is ordered that penalty for a committal is to be reserved to District Judge Beecham. That motherfucker, you get some licking at your blood clot, dirty girl. To 18 September 24 at 10 a.m. with a time estimate of 2 hours. The injunction order dated 1st of the 8th, 2023 is extended on the same terms to the final determination of the penalty on the committal application or further order. Personal service of this order is dispensed with, the defendant having been in court and having been informed that the injunction would be extended. Cost reserved. HHJ Richard Roberts will be charged for defamation, taking over from District Judge Beecham on the 28th of the 3rd, 2025, and acting like Joe Hooper at 16 Almagrove, London, SE15PY, a man in a woman's refuge. For confiscating my mobile on the 31st of the 7th, 2025, issuing orders towards the hospital not to give me access to my phone. I did not have access to contact family and friends until it was returned to me after the claims were dropped on the 23rd of the 9th, 2025. So this is what I spend my time in Maudsley doing. Yeah? Happy birthday, Robert. Keep counting. XXX Merville Myers, poet in residence, A1 ward, and patients and staff, mental health and said advocate activism. Yeah? 10th of the 7th. Yeah? So this is the 14th of August 2025. See it there? Yeah? So I'm not going to waste my breath. The Housing Ombudsman Service Free and Impartial Dispute Resolution Service investigate complaints from residents and leaseholders of member landlords, housing association and local authorities, voluntary members, private landlords and letting agents. Vision is to improve residents' lives and landlord service through housing complaints. Yeah? So here are. Yeah? So these are about the claims. I'm not gonna read it. I need to go get something to eat. So this is the 30th of May. Before District Judge Richard Hayes sitting at the county court, you know the gist. Upon reading the application dated 23rd of the 5th, 2024 of claimant, it is ordered that Trina Filbert may attend the 12th June, whatever, remotely. So I don't need to read all those. Just put them on evidence. Because all these motherfuckers are going to go down. Yeah? All you motherfuckers are going down. So I'm going to throw all these away. Yeah? Trina Filbert will be charged for targeting me after court by delaying, so she can provoke me to act like District Judge Sterlini labeled me on the 1st of the 8th, 2023, whilst my brother spent his 60th birthday in intensive care. Blood vessel burst in his head. Another was dying with prostate cancer. I had the first high blood pressure. The ECG posted online. I was invited to the launch of a new Met for London by Nigel Pearce, who I meet at Elim House in July 2023. Sir Mark Rowley signed my book. I have photos and videos as proof. So there is no Yeah. So this is where Mark Rowley signed my book. Yeah. And this is where Nigel Pearce signed my book. Yeah.